Hey YouTube, right decision here. So Trump uh, decided to declare a national emergency to build the wall. Um, yep, so that's pretty crazy. I mean, let's. I don't know why that they couldn't have just signed it. I mean, considering that they gave Iran a couple years ago 150 billion dollars for their country, but no, we can't. They get $5 billion for our wall here, but it's going to be a total shit show. They're going to take it to court, all this stuff. It's going to be craziness. Let's get into it. Trump declares national emergency. Trump declares national emergency to avoid shutdown. Fox poll majority thinks Dem can unseat Trump in 2020. All that shit. Trump declares national emergency. President Trump declared a national emergency at the border on Friday to access billions of dollars to build a border wall that Congress refused to pay him. I don't know why that the Republicans didn't give him that wall when they had the House and the Senate. They're just as much as schemers as the Democrats. Both of them. Like I said before, you shouldn't be allowed to be a career politician. You should have to serve as something like jury duty, as you know, to give back to your country, and we should choose the best and the brightest in any field. If you're economic, if you're good at economics, you find the smartest person in that. For climate change and stuff, you get the best scientists. For all those other, all that, and they do their 4 to 8 years, and then they're done, and they get paid, but um, they shouldn't. It's not something. It's almost like jury duty. You don't want to do jury duty, but you do it as a service. All right, so here we go. He declared a national emergency Friday to access billions of dollars to build a border wall that Congress refused to give him, transforming a highly charged political dispute into a fundamental confrontation over separation of powers. In a televised announcement in the Rose Garden, President Trump said he would sign the declaration to protect the country from the flow of drugs, criminals, and illegal immigrants crossing the border from Mexico, which he characterized as a profound threat to national security. We're going to confront the national security crisis on the southern border, and we're going to do it one way or another, he said. The declaration will enable Mr. Trump to divert $3.6 billion budgeted for military construction projects to the border wall. White House officials said Mr. Trump will also use more traditional presidential uh, budget discretion to tap $2.5 billion from counter narcotics programs and $600 million from a Treasury Department assets forfeited fund, basically from drug seizures and stuff. Honestly, I don't see how they gave 150 billion. Obama gave 150 billion to Iran. Fuck that fucking country. This is bullshit. Of course, there'll be a legal battle. Will there be a legal battle? Donald Trump's decision to declare national emergency is set to unleash a furious legal war that could bog down the project for months or years. Immigrant rights advocates, property rights advocates, environmentalists, Democratic lawmakers, and state officials are loudly signaling plans to hail for the hail of legal rights aimed at blocking the president from what they have denounced as unconstitutional and run around the usual budget process. Historically, it has been almost unthinkable for judges to interfere with a second guess of a president's declaration of military or national security emergency. However, this is Trump, so they don't give a fuck. They do it. They don't treat him as a president, basically. Legal experts says Trump's history of erratic and inflammatory statements, his frequent rhetoric disconnects with senior officials in his administration, and his tendency to see crisis that others view as completely not mean that challengers stand strong stance in finding a judge willing to throw a monkey wrench in the president's plans. Just they don't respect this guy. It's so sickening. They treat it one thing after another. Collusion, no, it wasn't. They lie, no, it wasn't. Then you got the Jesse Small. All this lies. It's just bullshit. Most voters favor immigration deals. A stabilized majority of voters favors a broad immigration deal that includes border barrier, non-barrier security, and humanitarian aid. At the same time, support for the wall, along with the U.S.-Mexican border, stands its highest since 2015. So people want the wall more than ever, and then people voted him in for that reason. I'm so sick of Democrats fucking this bullshit. And the fucking and the Rhino Republicans. I'm so sick of these fucking neocon pieces of shit. They want to fucking run to war, want to give other countries all this money, but no, they can't give us a measly fucking 9 million for a border wall. That's pennies to this government. It's fucking bullshit. Even if you don't think it's gonna work, it's just a drop in the fucking bucket with the money they spend on things. Just do it, and if he doesn't do anything, then they could use that against him. It can only help, it can't hurt. It was 43%, and honestly, it's something that's there. We have something. You know what I mean? It's it's not like you see it, you get something for it. We're always spending money on bullshit. It was 43% last month during the government shutdown and 39% in December. The high mark was 50% in 2015. Currently, 50% oppose the wall, down 1 point since January. A bipartisan 66% majority favors a budget deal that includes funding for some form of border barrier, plus other security measures and humanitarian relief. The rule book, stay in your lane. In the first place, it will be remembered that the general government is not to be charged with the whole power of making and administrating laws. Its jurisdiction is limited to certain objects which concern all members of the republic, but which are not to be attained by specific precisionaries. It's in the Federalist Papers by James Madison. Um, and California is already set to sue. Of course, a piece of shit fucking state. They're the worst. On this day, all these states, they can't wait to rip babies out of their mother's wombs, or even better, killing them after they're out of their mother's wombs. But they can't put up a border wall. They want to replace us. They want to replace us, and they want to do it now. I'm sick of it. They are invading. They're invading our country and killing us from within. This is fucking Rome 2.0. History. On this day in 1903, store owner and inventor Morris Mitchum places two stuffed bears in his shop, advertising them as teddy bears. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm reading. I'm sorry. um, yeah, so let's see this. California is set to sue Trump over the border wall emergency. Of course they are. Here we go. California Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday announced plans to sue President Trump for declaring a national emergency to access funds for a southern border wall. President Trump, they said that President Trump is manufacturing a crisis and declaring a made-up national emergency in order to seize power and subvert the Constitution. Newsom said in a statement hours before the president's declaration, "Our message back to the White House is simple and clear. California will see in court. Fuck you, California." And honestly, I don't want him to use the emergency thing, because then the Democrats are going to get headstrong and they think they're going to come take our guns later. And they ain't. Trust me, they ain't taking our guns at all. All right? Or our dead bodies are going to go do that. But back to the issue at hand. They should fund it. They should just fund it. It's not a lot of money. He was willing to compromise. They refused because they don't want to give him anything. And it's bullshit. Pelosi and Schumer are fucking trash. But let me know what you think. Honestly, if you have a different opinion, please tell me in the comments. I'm open to get my mind changed always. And if you have different opinions, and I'm going to be doing some live streams and stuff, you're more than welcome to come on and debate with me and try to change my mind and stuff. And please let me know. California attorney said in a news conference that Trump does not have the power to act frivolously to redirect federal funds away from where it's been appropriated by Congress, which has the power to direct dollars. This is not 9/11, he said. This is not the Iran hostage crisis. This this is a president showing his disdain for the rule of law. We voted for a wall. Trump declared a national emergency to bypass Congress and spend roughly $8 billion on borders. He attempted to negotiate. You wouldn't give him anything. You wouldn't negotiate anything. You wouldn't do anything. You are scumbags. He also expected to sign legislation that was approved by Congress to fund the government, which prevent another shutdown. I say just shut it down, honestly. However, the legislation did not include the $5.7 billion Trump had demanded for the wall. Yeah, but you know what? If Obama asked for um $250 billion to give to our enemy Iran, no problem, they'll do that. Um, Berisia said there was one thing Trump got right when he announced his declaration during a news conference in the Rose Garden. President Trump got one thing right this morning about his declaration when he said he didn't have to do this. He's right. In fact, he can't do this, they say. That's bullshit. Trump's concession that he didn't have to do this was quickly seized upon by the critics and argued emergency does not exist across the border. It does, though. It does. It does. They're invading our country. They're invading our country. They're trying. We have these Congress people in here now that want to shut us up. They, especially white men. They want us. They want us out. It's fine that equal rights and everything, but they want us to not talk. Shut up when we're talking. We're taking the power. It's not about who's the best for the job. It's all about equity, not equality. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They're trying to turn us into some socialist shithole, and they're trying to turn us into a third world shithole and bring all these third world people in here. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Let me know what you think. Um, Hopefully, this works out for us. It doesn't come back bite us in the ass. But hopefully, we get a nice big fucking wall, and keep these illegal immigrants out. You know, keep them the fuck out. I'm sick of it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please, I'm trying to grow this channel, and I appreciate it. Please comment, and any if you disagree, please let it be known. And if you agree, let me know. And also, if you have anything to add, let me know. Or if I said anything wrong, let me know. Or if you have any opinions or any suggestions of how I can get better, or any tips, I would love to hear it, because I'm new to this and I'm gonna get better as I go along. I'm gonna buy a video editing thing soon. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get better at this. And thanks. Have a good day.